Welcome to Quizletix. In this video, I will provide you with 90 review questions based on the CompTIA Security exam. Hope you do well on the test. Please comment and let me know how many questions you got right. Question 1. What is an example of a role-based access control model used for authorization purposes? A. Discretionary access control. B. Mandatory access control. C. Rule-based access control. D. Attribute-based access control. Correct answer C. Rule-based access control. Question 2. Which of the following is a common method to harden the Windows registry? A. Disable remote registry access if not required. B. Encrypt all user mode registry keys. C. Ensure the registry is fully patched. D. Set the registry to read-only mode. Correct answer A. Disable remote registry access if not required. Question 3. What is the common name for the Public Company Accounting Reform and Investor Protection Act of 2002? A. Sarbanes-Pitts Act. B. Sarbanes-Oxley Act. C. Sarbanes-Biden Act. D. Sarbanes-Dole Act. Correct answer B. Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Question 4. What is a potential risk that could negatively impact a segment of or the entire network? A. Single point of failure. B. Dual failure point. C. Lost access point. D. Single access point. Correct answer A. Single point of failure. Question 5. Which tool is designed to facilitate automated responses to security incidents? A. NIDS. B. SOAR. C. HIDS. D. SIEM. Correct answer B. SOAR. Question 6. Which component is commonly used as the basis for a hardware root of trust in a modern PC? A. HSM. B. TPM. C. CPU. D. The hard drive or SSD. Correct answer B. TPM. Question 7. What is an example of a calculation of the single loss expectancy? A. Quantitative risk assessment. B. Risk deterrence. C. Qualitative risk assessment. D. Risk acceptance. Correct answer A. Quantitative risk assessment. Question 8. What does Kerberos use to issue tickets? A. Authentication service. B. Certificate authority. C. Key distribution center. D. Ticket granting service. Correct answer A. Key distribution center. Question 9. What is the primary purpose of hashing in databases? A. For indexing and retrieval. B. To encrypt stored data, preventing exposure. C. To obfuscate data. D. to substitute for sensitive data, enabling its use without exposure? Correct answer A. For indexing and retrieval. Question 10. Which of the following tools is used to collect OSINT? A. Wireshark. B. The Harvester. C. Nessus. D. FTK Imager. Correct answer B. The Harvester. Question 11. Which of the following is an example of transference of risk? A. Purchasing insurance. B. Patching vulnerable servers. C. Retiring outdated applications. D. Application owner, risk sign, off. Correct answer A. Purchasing insurance. Question 12. Which device or application monitors network traffic in a passive manner? A. Web browser. B. IDS. C. Firewall. D. Sniffer. Correct answer D. Sniffer. Question 13. What is the purpose of MAC filtering in a wireless network? A. Track the origin of connection requests. B. Display the devices connected to the network. C. Permit or deny access based on the device's physical address. D. Restrict the visibility of the SSID to specific devices. Correct answer C. Permit or deny access based on the device's physical address. Question 14. What type of network topology connects nodes in a circular fashion, with each node having exactly 2 connections? A. Bus topology. B. Star topology. C. Ring topology. D. Mesh topology. Correct answer C. Ring topology. Question 15. What type of access control is demonstrated by group-based access control in MS Windows environments? A. RBAC. B. DAC. C. Kabak. D. MAC. Correct answer A. RBAC. Question 16. What programming interface language is used to enable an application to access back-end database systems, making data accessible for use? A. Object Linking and Embedding Database. B. ActiveX Data Objects. C. Java Database Connectivity. D. Open Database Connectivity. Correct answer B. ActiveX Data Objects. Question 17. Which type of digital certificate enables a single certificate to secure multiple subdomains? A. Root Signing Certificate. B. Subject Alternative Name Certificate. C. Extended Validation Certificate. D. Wildcard Certificate. Correct answer D. Wildcard Certificate. Question 18. Which of the following account policies helps prevent malicious users from attempting to guess an account password through trial and error? A. Group Policy. B. Password History. C. Account Lockout. D. Encryption. Correct answer C. Account Lockout. Question 19. Which type of digital certificate enables multiple domains to be secured with a single certificate? A. Extended Validation Certificate. B. Wildcard Certificate. C. Subject Alternative Name Certificate. D. Root Signing Certificate. Correct answer C. Subject Alternative Name Certificate. Question 20. Which term refers to a trusted third-party service that validates user identity in a federated identity system? A. RA. B. IDP. C. CA. D. Kerberos. Correct answer B. IDP. Question 21. What is the primary function of the network layer in the OSI model? A. Encapsulation and de-encapsulation of data. B. Logical addressing and routing. C. Data encryption and decryption. D. Error detection and correction. Correct answer C. Logical addressing and routing. Question 22. Which type of virus changes its appearance to avoid being detected? A. Stealth. B. Retrovirus. C. Multipartite. D. Polymorphic. Correct answer D. Polymorphic. Question 23. What is specified by the OPAL standard? A. Drive sanitization methods for DDoSing devices. B. Online personal access licenses. C. Self-encrypting drives. D. The origin of personal accounts in libraries. Correct answer C. Self-encrypting drives. Question 24. In cybersecurity exercises, what is the defending team commonly called? A. Red team. B. Blue team. C. White team. D. Purple team. Correct answer B. Blue team. Question 25. Which of the following does not qualify as biometric authentication? A. Fingerprint. B. Iris profile. C. Signature. D. Password. Correct answer D. Password. Question 26. Which command line tool is used to discover hosts and services on a network? A. Zenmap. B. Tracert. C. Nmap. D. Netcat. Correct answer C. Nmap. Question 27. What type of backup storage is kept at the same location as the data center? A. Working. B. Warm. C. On-site. D. Obtainable. Correct answer C. On-site. Question 28. Which device is capable of transferring the computational tasks associated with public key encryption to a dedicated hardware plug-in card? A. SSL accelerator. B. Load balancer. C. Proxy firewall. D. Correlation engine. Correct answer A. SSL accelerator. Question 29. What is it called when a company contracts out a specialized technical component due to a lack of necessary skills among its employees? A. Risk deterrence. B. Risk avoidance. C. Risk acceptance. D. Risk transference. Correct answer D. Risk transference. Question 30. Which plan or policy assists an organization in determining how to relocate to an emergency site? A. Privacy plan. B. Backup site plan. C. Privilege management policy. D. Disaster recovery plan. Correct answer D. Disaster recovery plan. Question 31. Which firewall strategy should be used to ensure a secure firewall implementation? A. Default deny. B. Deny all. C. Permit all. D. Default permit. Correct answer A. Default deny. Question 32. What is Metasploit? A. Exploitation framework. B. Data sanitization tool. C. Password cracker. D. Packet crafting utility. Correct answer A. Exploitation framework. Question 33. What distinguishes phishing from general spam? A. It includes malware within the message. B. Its goal is to steal credentials or other sensitive information. C. It targets specific individuals. D. It's sent via SMS. Correct answer B. Its goal is to steal credentials or other sensitive information. Question 34. What kind of attack is the U.S. Trusted Foundry program intended to prevent? A. Critical infrastructure attacks. B. Metalwork and casting attacks. C. Software source code attacks. D. Supply chain attacks. Correct answer D. Supply chain attacks. Question 35. In the context of computer crimes, which type of surveillance involves the use of security guards? A. Search. B. Seizure. C. Computer. D. Physical. Correct answer D. Physical. Question 36. Who is responsible for dictating data requirements and deciding who gets access to data? A. Data owner. B. Data custodian. C. Data protection officer. D. Data creator. Correct answer A. Data owner. Question 37. What type of technology provides control over the usage of a mobile device within a designated area? A. Geofencing. B. Quarantine network. C. Radius. D. GPS tagging. Correct answer A. Geofencing. Question 38. Which type of virus modifies and alters other programs and databases? A. Phage. B. Companion. C. Macro. D. Armored. Correct answer A. Phage. Question 39. What is STX? A. Vulnerability database. B. Transport mechanism for cyber threat information. C. Common language for describing cyber threat information. D. U.S. government initiative for real-time sharing of cyber threat indicators. Correct answer C. Common language for describing cyber threat information. Question 40. What does the Linux chmod command do? A. Changes file/directory access permissions. B. Moves or renames files. C. Changes file owner and group permissions. D. Compares the contents of two files or sets of files. Correct answer A. Changes file or directory access permissions. Question 41. Which type of attack is described as an SSL stripping attack? A. A Trojan attack. B. A brute force attack. C. A downgrade attack. D. An on-path attack. Correct answer D. An on-path attack. Question 42. Which of the RAID levels listed below offers disk mirroring? A. RAID 0. B. RAID 1. C. RAID 2. D. RAID 3. Correct answer B. RAID 1. Question 43. Which type of attack is aimed at disrupting your network and services? A. Access. B. Modification and repudiation. C. Denial of service. D. Interception. Correct answer C. Denial of service. Question 44. What is the main goal of a denial of service attack? A. Code injection. B. Resource exhaustion. C. Malware infection. D. Privilege escalation. Correct answer B. Resource exhaustion. Question 45. Which of the following is not a feature of the dark web? A. Requires specialized software to access its content. B. Makes up a significant portion of the deep web. C. Indexed by standard search engines. D. Often linked to illegal activities. Correct answer B. Makes up a significant portion of the deep web. Question 46. What layer in the OSI model provides end-to-end communication for applications? A. Data link layer. B. Network layer. C. Transport layer. D. Presentation layer. Correct answer C. Transport layer. Question 47. Which command in Linux allows you to add messages to the /var log/syslog file? A. Paste. B. Logger. C. Write. D. Printf. Correct answer B. Logger. Question 48. What is the main benefit of using an elliptic curve crypto system over an RSA-based crypto system? A. It supports both digital signatures and encryption. B. It works with older processors. C. It requires only one key for both encryption and decryption. D. It uses a smaller key size while providing the same level of security. Correct answer D. It uses a smaller key size while providing the same level of security. Question 49. What is the main objective of security auditing in an organization? A. To monitor and analyze security controls and incidents. B. To install and set up security software. C. To implement data encryption standards. D. To perform penetration testing. Correct answer A. To monitor and analyze security controls and incidents. Question 50. What type of authentication uses physical characteristics, such as fingerprints or iris scans, for identity confirmation? A. Multi-factor authentication. B. Single sign-on authentication. C. Kerberos authentication. D. Biometric authentication. Correct answer D. Biometric authentication. Question 51. What extra benefits does adding a digital signature to an encrypted message provide? A. Integrity and non-repudiation. B. Confidentiality and integrity. C. Confidentiality and availability. D. Availability and non-repudiation. Correct answer A. Integrity and non-repudiation. Question 52. Which term refers to the process of enhancing security on a network operating system? A. Patching. B. Compression. C. Encryption. D. Hardening. Correct answer D. Hardening. Question 53. What mobile security solution provides separate management of user and enterprise data? A. Content management. B. Virtualization. C. Containerization. D. Storage segmentation. Correct answer C. Containerization. Question 54. What encryption protocol is commonly used to secure wireless networks, particularly in home and small office environments? A. WEP. B. WPA2. C. AES. D. SSL. Correct answer B. WPA2. Question 55. What type of network topology features a point-to-point connection between each device and every other device? A. Bus topology. B. Star topology. C. Ring topology. D. Mesh topology. Correct answer D. Mesh topology. Question. Adam's office needs to reduce their risk regarding customer data. What steps should they take to ensure they only collect the data necessary for their business purposes? A. Anonymization. B. Data masking. C. Data minimization. D. Tokenization. Correct answer C. Data minimization. Question 57. What term correctly describes a plan developed to minimize harm to both personnel and facilities during a disaster? A. Emergency response. B. Crisis management. C. Disaster recovery. D. Business continuity. Correct answer A. Emergency response. Question 58. The CPU has various types of registers that store information about the instruction set and data to be processed. Which of the following is not a type of register? A. General register. B. Special register. C. Program register. D. Program counter register. Correct answer C. Program register. Question 59. Which type of attack involves an attacker attempting to alter the information within your system? A. Access. B. Modification and repudiation. C. Denial of service. D. Interception. Correct answer B. Modification and repudiation. Question 61. Which of the following access control policies is determined by the owner of an object? A. Mandatory access control. B. Discretionary access control. C. Rule-based access control. D. Role-based access control. Correct answer B. Discretionary access control. Question 62. A newly hired employee is tasked with reviewing the security of the company's computers. What should be his first step? A. Install the latest service packs. B. Apply all software patches. C. Remove all personal files. D. Implement security policy. Correct answer D. Implement security policy. Question 63. When communicating with a switch or router over a network using the command line, which protocol would be the most appropriate to use? A. FTP. B. SSH. C. Telnet. D. ECMP. Correct answer B. SSH. Question 64. Which type of access attack involves continuously monitoring network traffic? A. Snooping. B. Passive interception. C. Eavesdropping. D. Active interception. Correct answer C. Eavesdropping. Question 65. Which of the following represents an internal security weakness? A. Insufficient configuration of the firewall. B. Software on a web server that hasn't been updated. C. Weak password policy for user accounts. D. Absence of physical access restrictions. Correct answer C. Weak password policy for user accounts. Question 66. What encryption algorithm is typically used to secure email communication? A. DES. B. RSA. C. PGP. D. Blowfish. Correct answer C. PGP. Question 67. What security benefits does cloud computing offer? A. Increased number of servers to defend against attacks. B. A hidden location to evade attackers. C. Files can be accessed from any location. D. Centralized data, making it simpler to secure and manage. Correct answer D. Centralized data, making it simpler to secure and manage. Question 68. What is the role of the TCP three-way handshake? A. To create a secure connection between the client and the server. B. To synchronize sequence numbers for transmitting data. C. To translate domain names into IP addresses. D. To identify and correct errors in data transmission. Correct answer B. To synchronize sequence numbers for transmitting data. Question 69. What is the primary purpose of employing a Honeynet in cybersecurity defense? A. To actively engage and block attackers in real time. B. To provide a controlled environment for security researchers to study attacker behavior. C. To encrypt all network traffic to prevent unauthorized access. D. To replace traditional intrusion detection systems. Correct answer B. To provide a controlled environment for security researchers to study attacker behavior. Question 70. What is the maximum data rate supported by traditional Ethernet? 10 base T. A. 10 megabits per second. B. 100 megabits per second. C. 1 gigabit per second. D. 10 gigabits per second. Correct answer A. 10 megabits per second. Question 70. Which type of stealth software provides privileged access to a machine without notifying users or administrators? A. Rootkit. B. Virus. C. Botnets. D. Spyware. Correct answer A. Rootkit. Question 72. What is the main purpose of a security awareness training program in an organization? A. To encrypt sensitive data. A. To encrypt sensitive data. C. To educate employees about social engineering threats and best practices. D. To track user activities for policy compliance. Correct answer C. To educate employees about social engineering threats and best practices. Question 73. Brandy wants to ensure his intrusion prevention system can effectively block attack traffic. Which deployment method should he use? A. Inline, configured as an IDS. B. Inline, configured as an IPS. C. Passive through a tap, configured as an IDS. D. Passive through a tap, configured as an IPS. Correct answer B. Inline, configured as an IPS. Question 74. Which cryptographic hash function uses a 128-bit hash and is not collision resistant? A. SHA. B. AES. C. MD5. D. 3. DES. Correct answer C. MD5. Question 75. What type of programming is commonly used to develop expert systems and is based on if-then logic units? A. Pattern matching. B. Inference engine programming. C. Artificial neural networks. D. Rule-based programming. Correct answer D. Rule-based programming. Question 76. What is a typical method used in vulnerability assessment to detect potential security weaknesses? A. Penetration testing. A. Penetration testing. C. User access control. D. Physical security measures. Correct answer, A. Penetration testing. Question 77. Which layer of the OSI model is in charge of framing and managing flow control? A. Physical layer. B. Data link layer. C. Transport layer. D. Network layer. Correct answer B. Data link layer. Question 78. Which control method provides status messages, reports errors, and is used to test connectivity? A. Resolution attacks. B. Digital quotation. C. Internet Control Message Protocol. D. Address Resolution Protocol. Correct answer C. Internet Control Message Protocol. Question 79. John notices that his hard disk LED is on, even though he isn't using the computer and it isn't connected to the internet. What could be the reason? A. A disk failure is imminent. B. TCP/IP hijacking is being attempted. C. The system is under a denial-of-service attack. D. Virus activity on his system. Correct answer D. Virus activity on his system. Question 80. What is the term used in mobile device management for isolating corporate applications and data from other mobile device components? A. Containerization. B. Storage segmentation. C. Virtualization. D. Content management. Correct answer A. Containerization. Question 81. Which of the following backup methods only backs up files that have changed since the previous backup? A. Incremental backup. B. Differential backup. C. Backup server. D. Full backup. Correct answer A. Incremental backup. Question 82. William is receiving a large amount of spam through the Bluetooth connection on his PDA. What type of vulnerability is he encountering? A. Blue mail. B. Blue spam. C. Blue snarfing. D. Bluejacking. Correct answer D. Bluejacking. Question 83. What type of security policy outlines the procedures and guidelines for addressing security incidents and breaches? A. Incident response policy. B. Data classification policy. C. Remote access policy. D. Password policy. Correct answer A. Incident response policy. Question 84. What is the main risk linked to buffer overflow vulnerabilities in software applications? A. Unauthorized access to sensitive information. B. Execution of harmful code or commands. B. Execution of harmful code or commands. D. Data loss resulting from encryption errors. D. Data loss resulting from encryption errors. Question 85. Which remote administration tool is commonly used by attackers to gain control of Windows-based systems in a backdoor attack? A. Backorifice. B. Dictionary. C. Man in the middle. D. Brute force. Correct answer A. Backorifice. Question 86. Which protocol handles the addressing and routing of packets between various networks in a TCP/IP network? A. TCP. B. UDP. C. IP. D. SMTP. Correct answer C. IP. Question 87. Which term describes an email feature that was originally intended to allow a server to forward emails to other servers but has been exploited? A. Buffer overflow. B. Cookie. C. SMTP relay. D. Open relay. Correct answer D. Open relay. Question 88. What type of virtualization technology focuses on encapsulating applications so they can operate in isolated environments without affecting the underlying operating system? A. Application virtualization. B. Network virtualization. B. Network virtualization. D. Desktop virtualization. Correct answer A. Application virtualization. Question 89. Which type of transmission medium is the least vulnerable to a vampire tap placed on the line? A. Fiber. B. Coaxial. C. UTP. D. STP. Correct answer A. Fiber. Question 90. What type of attack is occurring when a system on a network sends hundreds of Ethernet frames to a connected switch, each with a unique source MAC address? A. Etherspam. B. Hardware spoofing. C. MAC flooding. D. MAC hashing. Correct answer C. MAC flooding. Thanks for watching till the end. How many answers did you get right? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.